I'm Danny.
And I'm Althea.
And we are
DNA Live, baby. I love that horn. I really do. But you know what I was checking right before the show started? You do love me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why wouldn't you tell me that my hair was like all like, I'm looking like Mufasa.
Because I have no hair and I'm jealous.
Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my God, my hair. Oh, well, anyway. I wanted to give a big shout out to our friends and family everywhere, because they've been so supportive since my, coming back from my recovery and everything. And I just want to thank everybody out there. But also recently, a very special lady by the name of Michelle Langone. She just put out a new hit single called No Matter What, and it's featuring Quavo Huncho. And I wanted to debut that song right now, right here on DNA Live. So let's go, shall we?
Yeah, put some love on you. Yeah, no matter, put some love on you.
Do you ever feel like life's moving too fast? Or that the train you're riding on can't seem to stay on the track? Still you take one foot, place it in front of the other. Deep down you know you are never letting go of each other. Never running out of love, always pouring from your filled up cup. You know you always gonna do what it takes, no matter what.
No matter what, I'm pulling up on you. No matter what, I'm put some love on you. No matter what, I'm put some love on you. No matter what, I'm pulling up on you. No matter what, I'm put some love on you. No matter what, I'm put some love on you. I'ma ride by you, I'm ready to slide by you. I'ma put some ice on you. No matter what, you got a price on you. No matter what the streets say, baby, I'ma put my life on you. No matter what she say, on God, she pulling up right on me.
Never running out of love, always pouring from your filled up cup. You know you always gonna do what it takes, no matter what.
No matter what, I'm pulling up on you. No matter what, I'm put some love on you. No matter what, I'm put some love on you. No matter what, I'm pulling up on you. No matter what, I'm put some love on you. No matter what, I'm put some love on you.
No matter what comes between us, no matter how life treats us, no matter the valley's depth or the mountain's height, can't get the vision out of my sight. I see you in the signs, and when I look up at the stars on the darkest night, no matter how long you run or how far, just promise me you'll hold me again in your arms. I wanna be held in your arms. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Never running out of love, always pouring from your filled up cup. You know you always gonna do what it takes, no matter what.
No matter what, I'm pulling up on you. No matter what, I'm put some love on you. No matter what, I'm put some love on you. No matter what, I'm pulling up on you. No matter what, I'm put some love on you. No matter what, I'm put some love on you. Quavo.
I just love her. I just love her song.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, you can say it.
Quavo, push that record.
Push that record, baby. Okay.
Because I know I am. I'm sending that to every single DJ I know.
She's fabulous. She is. I mean, Michelle Langone. You got to check her out. Langone. Everywhere on Instagram and social media. Go get that song, no matter what.
I'm not gonna take a shot, but I'm gonna tell Little Baby. That Little Baby thing when he did with him the same day. I didn't like that at all.
Really?
Nah, I like that record better.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just it has but she has great vocals. That's what it is.
Nah, it's just it's a better song.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, I mean, I'm gonna tell him and throw him in a couple. I don't like that. I heard that. I was like, no offense to him. He's cool people and stuff. Shout him out. He's a really nice dude. But other than that, I think that song should be more pushed.
We're gonna push it. We're pushing it. So in the meantime, now we have coming up after the commercial break and an artist by the name of Chris Brown. Now, when I saw Chris Brown, I was like, Chris Brown? And like, no, a different Chris Brown, but just as good. Okay. He's in Australia, so we're going to enjoy him. So come up on the commercial break. We'll be right back with Chris Brown.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Eres bella, tus ojitos me iluminan. Aunque no quiera, me tiene loco en la cabeza. Guardo tus fotos, no las he borrado, y tus besitos no los he olvidado. Eres bella, I think about you all the time, but it's been 2 years now since I last saw you, y no sales de mí.
Welcome to Paradise Content Creation Studios, where your creativity finds its perfect home. Imagine a space where innovation meets inspiration at every corner. Our state-of-the-art facilities are designed to transform your ideas into extraordinary realities. Whether you're crafting cinematic masterpieces or viral content, we have it all covered. Join a community of creators who dare to dream and push the boundaries of possibility. With cutting-edge technology and a passionate team, your projects are destined for greatness. Step into a realm where every detail is meticulously crafted for your success. At Paradise Content Creation Studios, unleash the power of your imagination and watch it soar.
And we're back. Okay, but I also wanted to shout out before we bring him on, M City Jr. Now, all of you know the multi-platinum rap artist, known for his song "Addicted to My Ex," which is a fabulous song. But now he came back out with another one, part 2, and it's called "Addicted to Flexing." Oh my God, people!
That's the part 2 to addiction.
It's crazy. So you really got to check out that song. And we love M City Jr. obviously because we work with him, and he's a bright light kind of guy, and he's just so dedicated to his craft. So just check him out, M City Jr. Addicted to Flexing. So that's part 2. So anyway, now we got coming up an Aussie, and his name is Chris Brown. So bring him on in, baby. There he go. You know who he looks like?
Who?
Remember the actor in the movie Terminator? The one that played the guy that came. You know who I'm talking about? Do you know who I'm talking about? Does anybody know who I'm talking about?
Which Terminator are you talking about?
Okay, I'm talking about the first. You know what? Don't give me crickets, dude. Do not give me crickets.
That was the worst intro. That was terrible.
No, remember the actor that in the first Terminator that came back for Sarah Connor?
Yeah, I do, but no, he doesn't look like that.
He does look.
Oh, yeah, you mean the original, not John Connor, John Connor's dad. What was his name?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Kyle or something.
Kyle, that's right. Yeah, I know the actor you're talking about, but I don't see the resemblance.
Are you?
Please give it to her.
I know.
Give the womp womp womp.
No, do not give me the womp womp womp. He gave me the womp womp. Okay, anyway,
that's the first time you ever struck out.
Wait, I did not. He does look like him. Don't even try. Anyway, Chris, let's get back to serious business here. Let's first talk about obviously Kotadama, correct?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Okay, so it was a 4-man band at one point.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit what happened, because I know a little bit about your backstory. That you and your brother Evan and your childhood friends formed that band, right?
Yes, that's right. That's going back a while ago now, and we had a period there where we really pushed hard, and we were writing a lot of stuff, playing nonstop every weekend, really trying to get our original stuff established. But we kind of got caught in that trap of like a lot of bands do, I guess, we ended up doing a lot of cover gigs, you know, like pubs, weddings, and because ultimately they pay the bills, as I'm sure a lot of artists can relate to.
Right.
And I guess we got to a point where all our lives were, you know, you get to that point where I think in every sort of artist job, if you're not making money, you kind of have to say, oh, should I get more serious now? So we took an extended pause, but I think like even when we're in the band, I mean, not that I'm blowing my own trumpet, but I was doing most of the writing, and I feel like it was kind of me who was carrying most of the passion anyway. So even I sort of was guilty of taking too long a break, for which I kind of regret now, but maybe I also needed some more life experience to have something to say. And so recently, I think it was actually when I was during COVID in 2021, I'd got a travel exemption. I don't know if you know, but Australia had locked down hard, like crazy hard. And I had got a travel exemption to see at the time, my ex and try to make it work with her in Germany. And sadly, my mum passed away then. And it was a terrible time for me because I was stuck. I couldn't get flights back. Eventually, I got a government flight back and had to quarantine. So it took me 6 weeks to get home. It's obviously a terrible 6 weeks. But I don't want to make this sad story, but the last phone call I had with her was her, like, she was on the computer listening to my old demos, and she was like, oh, Chris, you know, your music deserves, you should do something more. They're so good. And at some point, you know, after I had grieved a bit, I thought, you know what, she was the one person who kind of always had this unwavering belief in me. And that was probably what prompted me to say, you know what, actually, the arts, I know that for me, they, regardless of success or not, they bring me joy. And I should get back into it. So hence, you know, I sort of contacted a local producer who got back into it. And yeah, these are some of the first tracks that coming up with. So that's kind of the backstory.
Yeah, and she was actually the one that came up with the name for the band.
Right? She was, yes, because it means in Japanese it means like the power of words, the spirit of words.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I researched it.
You're right on it. You're right on top of it, Althea.
Oh, you have no idea about me. I was looking it up, and I also saw that you and your brother were both homeschooled. But tell about the story, because you converted a farm shed into a recording studio.
Yes, which is actually undergoing a pretty good renovation at the moment. So we have to. Its original name was the Millennium Shed. Now the backstory is still referred to as the Millennium Shed because, if you can believe it, my mother, bless her late soul, she was kind of more tipped towards the conspiracy theorist side. So when the Y2K conspiracy came around about, you know, the end of the world and the Y2K, the Millennium Shed, that was supposed to be the storage shed of the supplies required in the event of. Okay. But then obviously, you know, nothing really happened, and it ended up being the perfect spot on the farm to convert into a little recording studio. So yeah, a lot of that stuff, a lot of the demos, even now I get the ideas and compose and do some writing in there.
So in that studio, do you also have room for dancing? Because I see that you also did some ballroom dancing in your youth.
Yes. No, the studio is not quite big enough. The Machine Shed though, which is just around the corner. Yes, not so much lately, but I did do ballroom dancing for a very long time. And actually, believe it or not, I'm going to start doing it with an old friend again this weekend, because it's still like, you know, I hear certain songs, like I hear the right cha-cha song or jive song, and there's this burning desire inside of me that just wants to break it out the floor. So, I mean, I also do it sometimes. I did do it sometimes with my sister or sisters.
Is that fabulous? Tell me that's not fabulous. Because when I was reading that, I was dying. I was dying inside, because I love it when singers are just not singers. You know what I'm saying? I love when they have other things that they do, like Chris Milo. We have another artist that we know very well. His name is Chris Milo, and he does ballroom dancing, unbelievable as well. So when I saw that about you, I was like, look at that. I want to see some videotape, mister.
Okay, I'll make you a deal. I'll this Saturday, actually, with a friend in Sydney, we're going to, for the first time in a long time, we're going to put some routines together. And I think we're going to start with the cha-cha-cha. So I can definitely give you something. I don't know how good it's going to be, but there'll be some basics down there.
I love it. You know what? And I'll actually send you the video of the other artists that I was talking about, just to show you what I mean, you know why?
Chris Milo?
Yeah, because you know what it is? When you have not just the talent of, you know, you're self-taught on the guitar and the keyboard, and your brother with the drums, you know, it's like when you have other aspects in that industry, it kind of helps with the flow of everything that you put out, because people who love to dance and love opera and choir and all those things, they generate such a different, like,
Different level.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, it's not just singing.
No, it's a whole show. So when it becomes a whole show, people want to see you
and
more.
I want to see Chris dancing.
There you go.
I will keep this promise. I will send you something.
You better.
No, I definitely think that. Oh, sorry, you go.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I do agree with you to an extent when when I'm coming up with a song, if it's depending on the tempo, my brain can't but help say, oh, that's a good cha-cha rhythm. Oh, that's a good drive rhythm. That's the right tempo for that dance. So I can't get out of there. And then I think, oh, it'd be really cool to hear a beat there. Let's hear a syncopated beat. So I kind of imagine myself, if I was on a dance floor, what do I want to hear? So it definitely makes me more aware of the rhythmical side of music.
Okay, so now we're into rhythm. Okay, but now we're into another subject here, because we talked about something before the show, and I wanted him to further elaborate on the donkey. Go ahead.
The donkey. Okay, well, we can't leave the other donkeys out, plural, but the donkey. Okay,
all right.
We can't. Now we have to be quiet because we don't want the others to know that there is a favorite, but there is a favorite. So the favorite being Adelheid. She's the firstborn of a long time ago. My mother got a pair of two. I think they're European miniature donkeys. I don't know their bloodline. They were once upon a time registered and quite valuable, apparently. They had their firstborn Adelheid, and she is a beautiful soul. Before she had other friends in their home paddock where they run around, she would be so affectionate and so, like, let's not want to say desperate or needy, but enjoyed companionship that whenever you walk down the half a kilometer long driveway, she would trot along by your side, just following you wherever you went, wanting to join you in your daily activities because she wanted company. And now, I can take the guitar to her, and this is also very, very silly, but sometimes if I like got the guitar out, I'll play. Do you know the song Edelweiss from The Sound of Music?
Oh my God, of course I do.
So sometimes I will sing that to her, but I'll change the words to Adelheid instead of Edelweiss. Just a stupid little thing.
Not even that way because I got a goat. My mom got a black goat.
Yeah, black goat. Yes. Well, let's not talk about the black goat. Let's stick with the donkey, okay, shall we?
Listen, so I understand how he feels. So I rap to the black goat, and when the goat goes like this, I know I got a hit.
No, I mean it's good.
I'm serious.
The thing is, Adelheid, she's I agree with you there. I mean, she's a true gauge of whether a song is going to be successful or not. If she just walks away, I'll think, okay, this song needs work. But if I can gauge her attention, I know I'm onto something.
On a donkey.
Listen, my goat. Listen, my goat literally, like, like the eyes are like squiggle like here. When I make it hit, it gets straight, and I'm like, oh, all right, we're good.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the eyes become straight.
Oh, okay.
Straight edge.
So anyway,
I wonder if there's a way I can. I wonder if there's a way I could send you a photo now. Actually, is there any way to do it over this chat?
All
right.
No.
Keep talking. I can send you one.
Keep talking.
No, we live right there.
No. I mean, I could do this. I can multitask. Not very well.
He's pretty, but with the donkey, I was dying laughing. So remember the song Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Every morning you greet me. Oh, yeah. You don't remember that song? Seriously?
Can you put
it's a beautiful song.
And you know what it is that with every show, you will find out that I grew up with a operatic mother, and she always made me watch musicals. I think about 90% of the musicals that are out there, I've already seen. Hello?
Yeah, okay. You still got me? Yeah.
Yeah, I still got you. And one of my favorites, obviously, was The Sound of Music.
It's a classic. It's beautiful. Music's amazing.
I've been money in some of his.
Oh, okay, so we'll listen to his, if anything. We're going to put your song on. It's called Bedtime Stories. Let's roll it, baby.
from this dream, 'cause I can hardly breathe the way you make me feel. How can this be real? Love is for bedtime stories, ever after stage and a play. And now I've tried and it's brought me to my knees. I'd wait a lifetime just for one day. If you call, I'll be there, baby. When you fall, I'll be your savior. Talking to myself, I know there's no one else who gets me like you do, who's gonna see it through the darkness that falls around us, through the wrong turns paving the way. Just remember it won't last so long. Around the corner, dawns a new day. If you call, I'll be there, baby. When you fall, I'll be your savior. The years have gone so fast, so few friends that last, the scars that never heal, from the ones we thought were real. Love is for bedtime stories, ever after staged in a play. But now I've tried and it's brought me to my knees. Wait a lifetime just for one day. If you call, I'll be there, baby. When you fall, I'll be your savior. If you call, I'll be there, baby. Across the seven seas. When you fall, I'll be your savior. If you call, I'll be there. Across the seven seas.
Okay. So that's a fabulous song. Okay. But you know what we do a lot? Okay. We're like Siskel and Ebert. Okay. We review the song.
Who?
Never mind. Anyway. We always take notes as we're hearing the song, and I will compare it to something that I think is close, right? And you remind me, especially with those high notes, Chris Martin from Coldplay,
Oh yeah, 100%.
right?
I could
That-
see it. Yeah. The for sure. The falsetto changed. Yeah, definitely.
Can you
Once I
Yeah.
heard that, I thought of Chris Martin. I'm
Yeah.
like, here we got a golden gem over here, Mr. Chris, and another Chris. How many
There's something
Chris?
about there's too many Chris's.
Chris, and Chris.
Chris Milo,
I,
Chris
uh,
Martin, Chris Brown.
There's this funny. I don't want to say the wrong thing here, but there's this funny joke. My two friends from Guatemala who have moved to Sydney, they always call me the white Chris Brown. It's like a stupid joke because just to clarify, because in case I confuse it, it's the other one.
Yeah,
It's so
no,
silly.
no.
And we're trying to think now what names. If I was to have like an independent, a non-band artist name, we're trying to think
Right.
of what names we could come up with. And Chris Brown maybe is taken already. I think it's a little too
What
common.
about Christopher Brown?
No. I like Kotadama, actually. I do like that name.
No, Kotadama's though.
I like Kotadama. I think you should stick with that. But, you do what you want. But, I'm just saying that is it's not even something I ever heard of, and it does have meaning. So I would stick with that. I mean,
Well, maybe I'll stick with it. I suppose I was just trying to, as far as also posting content and being on top of socials, I'm not so good at that because I'm busy, and I think to myself, well, it's not really the band anymore. I guess I just kind of have to make it clear that it's a bit more of a solo artist name now, less of a band act. But I mean, I may end up keeping that unless I can come up with something better. I don't know. We'll see.
No, but I do like that one. But the bedtime stories, a definite hit. What do you think?
Yeah, I love it.
Right?
I'm put that on the DNA mix.
Oh, we're definitely putting that on the DNA mix.
I appreciate that. It's also one of my favorite songs of recent songs. So
No,
I can listen to that all day. That's a radio hit.
yeah. I mean, it's just you know what it is too. The music at the beginning. Who did the music?
I did that with a local guy, Lake House Audio, Simon Dobson here up on the Central Coast. He and I just recorded that acoustic guitar, and then we got a patch for that. And then we just sort of did the drums, just pieced it together, and we eventually both agreed on a groove and a kind of a sound that suited, that matched that song. Because of the song, you know, there's so many broken heart songs, and I write so many broken heart songs, and I've got plenty to write about at the moment, trust me. But this one, you know, was kind of nice because I wrote it in a time when things were good, you know, when things are going great, and it's more of that rather than a broken heart, you know, like it's kind of. Do you remember when I forget his name now, but the guy who wrote "Chasing Cars" by Snow Patrol?
Yeah.
He talks about that too, you know, that he wrote that song. It's one of the few songs that he wrote that was like a happy love song. Which I think is nice. You know, it needs to be more of those rather than just, oh, my heart's been ripped out, which is, you know, everyone can relate to that. But I think that's what's nice about this. It's got like a positive element to it.
Like it.
Okay, so we'll have more with Chris Brown. We're actually just going to go to a real fast commercial break, and then we'll bring back also Bronte Fall in just a second. So everybody, just stay tuned.
Thank you.
Yo, put your hands up. Right now we're inside a war with ourselves. Yo, America, are we gonna wake up from this? Where the real Americans at, you heard? Where we at? Man, you blinded and you lied, you just censor inside your own. Everyone pretends they love you, but messing you up in homes. Laughing without the way you can't even afford food. And everybody looking at you acting so rude. They thinking that they love you, your skin, that's what they see. They don't understand the militant while it be. But the anger that they got, they just play for each other. A civil war, they trying to come for us, kill one another. But I woke up last night, I gotta talk to my peers. Tell them, listen, we gotta march, and what do we hear? You laughing, you crying, you angry, you feeling and skating. Saying with all the time, they just demonstrated. Leave you inside the cars, they don't wanna see you out. They leave you locked doors, breaking your jaws over locked. They lock you up, they wanna trap you, put you inside with a lock, it's mental block. Cause all you ever hearing is the cops screaming lifeless. Now all of a sudden we thinking prices. Putting that two there, be caught crashing in crisis. Now they hating how they even look. They try to lock us up, throw it down, try to play the book. Wanna get us shook, every time try to get it booked. Overshook, saying God is there but love is overlooked. They try pretending that we close with a phone next to each other's ears, but we're more social distancing corona, yeah. They try to acting like we ain't one inside our home. We acting like that we ain't one and one inside our home. I said, Lord, let's go. I said, let's fight. You can't censor us anymore. You lying to the people.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
We're back. Okay, so as you know, we have Chris Brown here, but we also have a beautiful artist from Tennessee, and her name is Bronte Fall. So let's bring her in too.
Hey guys.
Chris, meet Bronte. Bronte, meet Chris. Well,
Bronte, how's it going?
There we go.
Good. I loved your music. That was such a great song.
Oh, thank you very much. Now I have to listen to your song. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is. We've had Bronte on the show before, but she's coming out with a new single. So of course we wanted to premiere it on our show. So give us a little background on the song, girl.
Are we talking about Worth the Money?
Of course we are.
Yes. I guess I think it's funny. Like when I was 22, I made this decision. Like I have to be an artist. I have to go into music, and like I'm gonna prove everybody wrong. Like my dad was like, "There's no money in music," and I was like, "I am gonna prove everybody wrong. I'm gonna be a millionaire, and do what I love." And I feel like after really hustling in this industry, like for about 8 years now, I'm like, oh, turns out it's like very hard to make a living in the artist world. So it's kind of like I wanted to write a rock song about money, and so that's kind of the vibe of this song.
Right. Okay. You know, I'm still trying to. You know, I'm wondering where we're going to make our millions, right, hon?
Speak for yourself.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway, we're going to play the song "Worth the Money" by Bronte Fall. Let's do it.
Is it worth the money?
That's a banger.
It's always worth the money. Okay, but
shout out to Howie, man, because he always puts on the best talent.
Let me tell you, Howie is the best. Straight because he brings us talent.
Yeah,
always
international and national.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is that I was talking to Howie. I talk to him often, and I was actually I'm going to get him on the show.
He would be a great guest.
Right? I am getting him on the show. We have yet to solidify a date because he's always, busy, but I was promised after May 4th. So look out for that because we're definitely getting him on the show. That's going to be, oh my God, that is going to be funny.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
Just get Howie because he's got great stories.
I bet he does. The people he's worked with, I like from like the 70s, 80s, not like all the very famous people.
Yeah, I know. And he's just, I know some of his stories, but it's also the stories of the artists like yourselves that he brings on. And it's just, let me just say, ever since I met Howie, it's been a different type of dynamic for our show because we have such a diverse talent. We got every spectrum of the music industry. We got country, we got rock.
And
pop.
it's good because we had like the national people that's getting on like all the national charts, like the media-based charts.
Right. Yeah.
And I called now our show is major independent.
Right. Mm-hmm. True. Major independent.
You know what I'm
And we
saying?
got
'Cause
people
we
from
are major
Australia.
independent. Exactly.
I mean, you can't.
That's cool.
You can't beat that, okay? And you know why I said that, Chris? Because I lived in Australia for about 5 years. I didn't want to tell you at the beginning, okay? I was actually in South Adelaide.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I
Who
lived there.
knew? And you made it out alive.
I was younger at that time. I mean, I was probably about 7 or 8 years old when we had moved there. But
Wow.
yeah, we were there for about 5 years. And then my mom and dad got homesick and we came back to the States. But I mean, they were like, did you see the kangaroos? I'm like, yeah, they were right in my backyard. No, they weren't in my backyard. We had a stable. We had, like regular, birds, raccoons and stuff like that. It's not like a Joey would just come up to my door and ask me for coffee,
How about that?
I'm positive about that.
In my case, there actually are kangaroos. Probably if I looked out right now in the backyard.
You know
Are
what?
you kidding?
Don't ruin me, Chris.
No, like every. I know, but I'm a rare case because I live on a farm. But no, like the cities, the suburban areas are just like you could be in America or Europe, anywhere else really. It's no different.
Right,
But
exactly. It was
yeah. It's
it
no
wasn't
different.
like we don't have donkeys like you do.
Or very music loving ones like Adelheid, for example.
Yeah, see,
She's a
he's
rare
got
breed.
donkeys in the back. Okay,
Man, I got a goat. What are you talking about?
you don't have a goat anymore. Okay, we got rid of the goat.
No,
we
my
have
mom
no
still
goat.
owns it.
What happened to the poor goat? I want to hear more about the goat.
Oh my God, you do not.
My mother still has it. It's a black goat.
He still has
She
the
is-
goat.
Yeah,
goat?
she lives on the
Oh my
farm.
God.
Are you kidding me?
No, there's two.
She still has the
She's
goat?
got the black one and the white one. Yeah.
Do you remember
these
their
goats-
name?
Yeah, do they have names?
No. One's called the goat. Like literally, I named him the goat.
The
Like,
goat.
Yeah.
You named the goat the goat.
The black goat, the goat. Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
And the other one's name is Charlie. I don't know why she named him Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Goat and Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah.
What is Charlie?
I don't know. He's a weird looking
Charlie's
goat.
like a chocolate bar. It's not a goat's name.
He's white. And he's like one of the ones the huge horns. Like this, and he goes like that. He's dope. I'll show him a picture when he shows me his donkey.
Let's get off the goat, okay? Shall we? Okay. we got goats, we got donkeys. What do you got, Bronte? You got a dog, right?
I do have a dog. I'm hoping she doesn't bark at any point during
Yeah,
this.
I
so
remember.
she's
Yeah,
normal.
from the first time. Yeah, she had to calm her down with the treats.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we
do you want a
meet?
donkey?
Can we meet
Just
the
ask
dog?
Chris.
What?
If you want a donkey,
we-
just ask Chris.
I'm okay. I think I'm good with just a dog.
Let me tell
I
you.
could. Sorry.
No, go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
No, I mean, I've got to rehome this boy because he's like the same bloodline as a dad, and I don't want him inbreeding. So, Bronte, if you do need a miniature boy, I can ship it over for you.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
I can
Very
make
good
it
to
happen.
know.
Yeah.
I like it. This now. Now we're giving dogs.
We're giving dogs and goats away. This is too funny. Okay. I want a cat.
We tried.
I know we tried the cat, but I can't do a cat. But you know what? You do have to send us the picture of the donkey.
Mm-hmm.
Not
I
right
did.
now.
I emailed it. Emailed it to Samantha already and asked her to forward it to you. So you will see a photo of Adelheid listening to me play my new song and her like with the ears down, and she's like fully engaged.
I'm not kidding. He's got a musical goat.
Oh my God. I feel like that would go
Donkey.
viral on the socials.
That's his.
Do you want to see? I can hold it to the camera. Hang on. Wait a second.
Okay. You know, Chris, not for nothing. If you put the donkey, the musical donkey, on TikTok, you will go viral. Tell
You
him.
will go viral.
You
I
will go
know
viral.
that I'm so
They do it
bad
like
at social media. I need to
monkeys.
manage my.
Listen,
I need to manage my social media
send me
better.
the videos and I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
They put, remember the one that there was a Peanut, the squirrel? Then there's dogs. There's a talking dog. There's a musical dog. There's an owl dog. Owl dog. And there's this guy who has his 2 dogs. They're very beautiful dogs, but they react every time they hear an ambulance.
What?
Yeah, I'll send so cute because he's riding through New York City, and the minute that they hear a police siren or an ambulance, they're both ow, and they're doing the siren. You never seen it?
Oh, I have seen it. Yeah, I have seen it. Yeah.
It's like an
I know what you mean.
Australian. One of them is like an Australian dog or something.
Oh.
Beautiful brown and white or whatever. But they both are on his perch, and the police stop, and they do their sirens, and they go crazy. Just send me the video. We'll do viral. I'm telling you.
I can try holding it up now. I'll see. I don't know if he's going to see it or not, but I'll do my best. I don't know if you can focus in.
Oh, I see him.
Oh my God, I see him too.
Oh God. And that's the video you're talking about?
I took a video, and some of my friends are saying, wow, the same thing you were saying, basically posted on TikTok. What the problem is, I'm just so
what is wrong with you, dude?
Social media. I don't know. I feel a bit cheesy and vain, being like, look, it's me playing to my doggy. But I probably need to get over that and just embrace it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it would be fun. Listen, when I get the video, I'm posting it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Maybe I should do a video with the goat.
No, you're not doing a video with the goat.
I think you should. You should do it. You should do it. Definitely do it.
No, we don't need a goat. Okay.
You don't need the goat. I just go into the farm and speed right to it. Goes like this, bobs his head.
Really?
No, yeah, he does. He just yeah.
Oh.
I put a Yankee hat on him, and he looked like one of my boys like that.
Really?
It's turned into a craziness.
But let's get back to the singles. Go ahead.
Okay. So anyway, Worth the Money is really good. I like Worth the Money, and I do love bedtime stories. I do, and Mr. Coldplay over there.
Yeah.
So I don't care what you. Okay. Since Terry is here, okay, look at Chris. Okay. Think of the movie The Terminator, the first one.
Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember the guy that came back to save Sarah?
I feel bad. I've never seen Terminator.
You know, Terry, get her off the show.
Can you put a want please again?
Yeah, I mean, that was just bad. How did you not see? How did you not? You don't remember Terminator?
I was a kid in the 90s. I don't know. Yeah, I was just like in my girly girl world. I did not watch Terminator with my brothers.
Me neither. I didn't really watch it neither.
I know Chris did.
I did. Yes, anything Arnie I grew up on. I loved all the Terminators. Yes, but that was when Arnie. That's the one where Arnie was the baddie. I preferred number 2 when he was the goodie.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Yeah. I loved him in Commando.
Okay,
or Predator. Oh, that's the best.
Get to the chopper.
Classic Arnie.
Classic Arnie.
Wait, Chris, look at Terry and Danny right now. When I said get to the chopper, they're like, they have no clue what we're talking about.
Yeah, geez, guys,
This is so weird.
You guys are just so bad.
I can't believe you don't know what we're talking about.
I recognize his accent. When you imitate Arnold Schwarzenegger, there's only one person it can be.
Yeah.
I just give up on this.
Get to the chopper. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
You didn't even say it correctly.
I don't gotta say it correctly. We already knew who it was.
It was get to the chopper.
I want to know about the money.
Okay. Worth the money. Well, yeah. She knows. Well, you know what it is? It's because she's telling the truth about the music industry.
Yeah. And it's a little tongue in cheek. It's like, oh, would all my problems go away if I had more money, if I were making more money off my music? And obviously the answer is no, but it's kind of an interesting question to explore.
Yeah. But you know what? I understand.
How's like everything out there too, and where you're at, man? Like with like the merch and all like the music stuff, the music scene over there. Because isn't that like one of the best
places to be for
Yeah.
Nashville?
Nashville, you know what? I make more money when I leave Nashville because there's
Ah.
so many musicians here. It's so saturated,
Mm.
and like the demand is not as high. But
As
then
high.
I'm from Chicago, so I'll play a bunch of shows in the Midwest and sell a lot of merch and make way more money.
Yeah.
You know what's
Isn't that
crazy
weird?
though?
Hmm.
Midwest artists, because I'm a DJ out here in New York, but I'm more known in the Midwest, right?
Yeah, it's weird.
The Midwest, for some reason, every artist that I've been seeing been making money.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't see people making money in New York,
Mm.
a lot in Atlanta, a lot in Miami, and a lot in Chicago. New York
or Sydney.
Oh, Sydney.
No, Sydney, Australia. Shout out to Sydney, was there in 2010. Love Sydney.
Love Sydney.
But like I was saying though, is it's crazy what she just said that. Oh, and just know this, in 2 weeks, I'm gonna see if we can air this show, but it's gonna be in Nashville. It's gonna be in the what do you call that? The All Access channel, but it's still gonna be on there.
Right.
Oh, cool.
This reaches right now we reach actually 12 new channels.
Yeah, you know what it is? We've
So
been
like
we've been compiling a list
Yeah.
because a lot of times people ask us, when we're telling them that we're putting their music out, they want to know where it's going.
And I'm
right?
gonna have we're gonna have the channel too. I don't know if it's gonna be like the local access, but one of the channels in Sydney's gonna have the DNA showing it.
Yeah.
So then you can see it or where you're
So,
at.
yeah, look, Chris is impressed too.
Yeah,
Look
so-
at that.
Nice, very impressive.
That's the thing, though. So you got California, you got Chicago, you got New Mexico, you got DC now.
Mhm.
New York already had it. Now
Wow.
you got a bunch of
Little
people
by
that watch
little,
this
we're
stuff.
expanding more and more. That's all.
Yeah, little by little. Mhm.
You know what it is? Danny is a workaholic. Okay. I'm not. I mean, I do work on the show and stuff like that, but Danny is always with the phone calls and the visits and the dinners and the meetings,
Mm.
and he's always meeting with industry officials and, getting to put us. If it wasn't for him, we'd be nowhere.
Wow.
Nice work, Danny.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, we would be nowhere because I have no skills with that whatsoever.
Like people don't even know the DNA show was in Denmark.
I know we were in Denmark and I didn't even know.
Wow.
I didn't even know, but it's okay. That's why I told them we were over the weekend. We started compiling the list with all the radio
We had
stations
35 radio stations that we didn't even know about.
we didn't even know about.
No way.
Yes way. We didn't know, but you know what it is that a lot of times in the industry, when you talk to one person, right, and you're guided through that particular station or whatever, they may offer you other places, right, without even saying anything to you.
Yeah, sometimes they come up to me and be like, yo, energetic.
Oh,
what's
did
up?
you know? Did you
Uh,
know? And we're like, no, we didn't know.
No, and then Florida, there's like you got the two Miamis, and then you have the other one in where is it? Island, Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Oh, yeah.
So there's like a lot of things like people don't realize this show is really syndicated because then you have another one too in Minneapolis
Mhm.
that people don't even know that we're even on.
I didn't even know until just now.
So there's just so much things right now.
There you go. That's why
Go ahead.
that's why Terry and I are here to help you expand your reach. You know.
Yes,
Just,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's just it's weird because every week it's like I'm always finding out something new from this man, and we have a little bit of a communication problem sometimes because he's not telling me, and then I find out while we're on the show, and he's like,
I
"Oh,
had
babe."
to like yesterday, literally the day before. Him, shout out to my other co-host M City, multi-platinum artist and stuff like that. 100 million streams down the road. But what I'm saying is, I had to compile everything. Like I tell artists, please listen to me because this is no joke. We really do break records to a high standard.
Yeah,
you know?
we do, and we try. But you know what? We got two more fabulous artists on the show, and that's Bronte, and that's Chris, Mr. I believe he looks like the actor from Terminator.
All right, that's it. No more hearing that.
Okay,
No more hearing that.
absolutely. Yeah. 100%.
I don't know how you cannot see that. It just
He
drives me
doesn't.
nuts.
I
It
know who
just-
you're talking about. You're talking about that guy that goes like this and turns into the. No, he don't.
No,
No, he
no,
don't.
no. That's not the guy. I'm not talking about the silver shapeshifter guy.
No, I'm talking about the father, right?
I'm talking about the father.
No.
who-
End of story. Get back. All right. So anyway,
So, I ain't got nothing to say to you right now.
I like the way how you did elaborate about the music industry. Kind of. It's like I wish I made more money,
Mm.
but my thing about to really say it is the reason why I feel like we don't make that much is because the not miscommunication, but a lot of times we come into a game thinking that it's something different. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I feel like we start making money, but we start making money more in the end of kind of like the road, like when we really just want to get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when the money really starts clicking. And that's from my experience. And my experience is like, oh, forget this. And then it was crazy as they tell you spots to go. Like she's in Nashville right now, right?
Right. Yeah.
So to us, it's like, okay, Nashville is the big, huge center of music and da-da-da here. Oh, it's going to be easy. Not saying easy, but we're going to get found, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't tell you that it's congested. It has so many people, like New York, same.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everything to us is kind of like watered down out here.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And the Midwest got that new sound, and that's why the Midwest right now has people that want to hear top music because they're looking
Okay.
for that.
Oh,
You know?
thank you for that elaboration.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
And I can't. And this guy right here, man, this guy, I'm shocked that right now he ain't killing it right now over in Cindy. Why are you not in
Sydney.
Cindy?
Sydney.
Sydney.
God.
Well, that's a good question. I'm based like an hour and a half north, and to be honest, I haven't really gotten back into even performing live at the moment. I kind of, as I told you the story with my mum, I recently just got back into writing and
Right.
recording, but I haven't even like dreamed to start actually performing again yet. I mean, I'm interested in doing it, but for me, it's about like the writing, the composition of the music. Obviously, I miss the thrill of being on stage and playing. It is fun, but for me, I think at the moment, it's sort of more important to
You know
produce
who
the
he
record.
reminds me of a little bit now?
No. We're not getting
You know
into
who
it. We're not getting into this memory lane of you don't
No,
even
no,
know.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
No, if he put a cowboy hat on, you know who he reminds me of?
Oh my God.
Tim
Who?
McGraw.
Oh.
Who?
Tim McGraw.
No.
Yes.
No. That man almost broke my hand.
I
I don't know. No.
Don't talk. Do not talk.
No.
He
What?
doesn't he, Bronte?
No.
I see it.
You
I
see
think
it, right?
You have to put a hat on though, because like
Right?
the
That's
hair,
what I said. If you put the cowboy, no, don't be looking for a hat, Chris.
I have a hat. It's
Okay.
it's hanging outside.
Okay, but if he put a cowboy hat on, he reminds me of Tim McGraw.
Lady, I'm gonna explain to you something real quick. Okay. Tim McGraw almost broke my hand
Who
because he gave me a
cares?
pound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
wait, how did that happen?
Don't. I've heard this story a million times.
Oh, you
Really, we do not have to go through this.
Basically, what happened
But
was I
we haven't heard it yet.
was at a concert, Escalade. He was like running through the whole stadium, and I didn't even realize who he was. He's this tall, huge, giant dude. Comes over, he goes, "Hey, partner!" My hand, I was like, "Ah!" Like, "Ah, man!" And it was like, "You're so lucky." I'm like, "I'm in pain." That's how lucky I am.
He crushed his hand.
Yup, in Nassau Coliseum.
Nassau Coliseum in
Mhm.
Hempstead.
Yeah, but he was cool though. We met him and we met Faith.
No way. That's huge.
Yeah, no, Tim McGraw. Yeah,
It's
no,
like, yeah,
she's
he
cool.
crushed my hand.
No, because shout out to Ellen and stuff. They always have VIP tickets. So when the VIP tickets is like all the famous people sit like in an area and you get to meet them all.
Yeah.
So like Tim McGraw crushed my hand. Everybody's like, "You're
crushed my
so
hand."
lucky." I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I met Chris Brown and he spit in my face. It was awesome.
It was.
He did.
Don't tell them that story. I'm kidding.
Excuse
Yeah, but that's real. That's real.
I wish I knew who you were talking about, Tim McGraw. I have never heard of these people.
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
He's
Listen,
the biggest country, one of the
listen.
biggest country singers
Let
in
me
the
just
world.
say, wait, hold on
Him
a
and
second.
Faith,
do
wife.
not go off on Chris when you didn't even remember. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
All right. So
Yeah, that's the pot calling the kettle black. The black there. What's the saying? The pot calling the kettle black. That's
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not really good. Okay, especially when you don't know who Tim McGraw is.
All right,
okay?
first, I didn't know who he was. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not gonna lie. Like, don't feel bad. I wasn't paying attention.
Really?
So, but But you
No,
think
you
I
think-
resemble Tim McGraw. So I assume he's ravishingly handsome as well, right? No?
Yeah, he's a handsome. Yeah.
He's- And he,
Okay,
with the
all right.
cowboy hat on.
This is the weirdest show I've ever been
But
on.
with the cowboy hat on, yeah, I'm telling you. Yeehaw! Go ahead. All right. So anyway, thank you for coming on the show,
Both of you.
both of you, Bronte
Yeah.
Fall
Thanks for having me.
and Chris Brown, Mr. Terminator over there. Anyway, I would say where to find you on social media, Chris, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, my social media is bad. I mean, you can find me. I do have a Kotadama page. It's just I think it's just Kotadama.
Get your
Yeah,
social
technically.
media right, boy. Come on.
I'll get it right. It's not
Come
good, is it?
on.
It's not.
We're gonna have
Yeah,
to. Work on it.
I will. I'll work on it. Don't worry. I'll improve it.
I'm telling you, put the cowboy hat and then the video with the goat. You're golden.
Yeah.
Golden.
All right.
Mark
Don't-
my
I'm on it.
words.
I'm on it.
Golden.
Chris, don't give me Tim McGraw nightmares, please.
But
I won't, I
anyway,
promise.
All right,
thank you
good.
again. Thank you again for that song, Bedtime Stories. We will be playing it everywhere, so look out for that. And also to Bronte, Worth the Money. It's a good song. I'm really liking that. That's also going to be on the DNA mix. So check her out. Bronte Fall. She has, social media, so you can find her. Bronte, Bronte Fall. See how that works, Chris?
Leave him
Yes,
alone.
it seems so straightforward, doesn't it?
A little
She's
bit.
mean, bro. First of all, she thought that you were part of a movie that none of us watched.
No.
Then she said that you look like Tim McGraw, and she knows that you did that on purpose to spite me.
I did not do anything on purpose. I just think he's a very
No,
handsome man.
but let me tell you something. Though. Let me get both of you leave. You two are very talented, and keep doing what y'all doing, man. I love the music. The music sounds great, and both of them are both radio hits in my ears because I play a lot of radio. I love both of them records. Both of them records are so dope. So just remember, just keep grinding and keep pushing, man, because y'all both are really talented and y'all really dope.
And again,
Thank you.
yeah, I'm
Thanks
telling
a lot. It means a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, like we said before, Hollywood just brings us really great talent, and you guys got it. So,
And Chris, before you go though, social media is just a way how people can find you more, your talent.
mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
we joke around about that, but let's be real.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's why everyone's bugging you, because that's how you really show your talent in this time.
And the goat video will say it all.
Exactly. So
I will improve my social media. Don't worry.
You better.
Miss over there, we're definitely gonna send you the channel when we're on it because I
Right.
want you to watch it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great. I love the concept. I love the music, and I love the way that you always move. Every time you're on this show, you always impress me.
Good.
So
Aw,
Thank
you're
you.
so
thank you so
sweet.
much.
Thank you again, everybody. And just tune in to DNA
Live.
Live. There you go, baby. So we'll see you next Sunday.
See you later, ladies
Hey.
and gentlemen. International and national fools.